The SEO Progressive Movie second trailer. Asuna is back with some sass to kick some ass. So what's up guys, Foxen here. SAO, you sure took your sweet time. Finally a full trailer plus the release date. This SEO Progressive Movie is coming out fall season, so anywhere between October to December. It would make for a perfect Christmas gift. But actually dropping it in November would be more timely, cause you know. Anyway, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe, and let's get this shot-by-shot breakdown started. Kicking this off, we got a physical SAO game copy. I'm gonna guess there's a downloadable option too, but Japan will be Japan, they love physical stuff. Over on the right, you could actually see the starter guide for the actual Nerve gear. Don't worry, you can log out easily. There is a bunch of Nerve gear related stuff that the original SAO anime didn't go over. I bet you this SAO movie would simply flash over the instructions on screen. For Asuna, you got a young bright-eyed lady. She looks so innocent. Notice her looking at the actual SAO game. Completely normal. Except Asuna actually didn't ever buy the SAO game. It was actually her older brother's game and headset. Asuna only borrowed it for a quick ride. Look at this, did they update the SAO login screen? I guess it is about time to change things up. The SAO anime already gave you a different visual for the Underworld login screen, with the Asuna point of view for her hand. Same shot as the first trailer, and yes, I did double check. Likewise for Kayaba in the red Shinigami mode, giving the fun news for the first day. You've all been isekai'd. Enjoy. Same shot for the girl crying. Could this be the new girl? And also same for the dude crying his balls out. This reflection in Asuna's eye was a standout shot for me from the first trailer. Battle time for Asuna, already with their trademark hairstyle in-game. Do notice Asuna in black leggings, same as the visual. For these plant monsters, they look like a slightly updated version of the Nebentos. I recall having fun killing these in SAO memory defrag. But the thing is, originally it was Kirito who did the side quest and encountered them. Is Asuna doing the same quest? Or is this SAO movie changing it up so Asuna is the one doing the quest instead? Super curious to see how this plays out. I really do hope Kirito still does it. At least reference it off screen. This whole adventure was a key defining moment for Kirito that gets referenced later on. Not including it for Kirito already smells fishy. As for the first floor raid boss leader, it is fun to notice the more detailed animation compared to the first anime, almost a decade ago now. For Kirito here, this should be him noticing the floor boss switching weapons, which means you do have the boss leader trying to go in for the last kill bonus. But my god, look at this big boy. Mr. Floor Boss, have you been juicing up? No longer chubby. Talk about getting a design facelift, which is something I like seeing in this retelling. Next up, Asuna and Kirito teaming up. I can't wait to see more of this. But honestly, I don't recall a monster like this. Is this some bird dino? Could this be a new scene of them training before the boss fight? I bet you that's it. The actual area looks like a ruins or gravesite. And you got Asuna leggings here. For a quick second look, you can actually see Kirito with that Neo Blade, which should confirm Kirito already did the previous plan quest. Asuna really just shines here. She makes a starter weapon look great. I'm already picturing Asuna getting some amazing standout moments. Which by the way, notice Asuna's legs. No, not like that. Notice no leggings yet. So this should be super early on. And screw that B bastard. Notice the HP bar looking thicker here. For Kirito, why are you looking so emo, dude? Based on the background, could this be the previous grave scene? For this mask dude, I don't know about you, but my mind instantly went to, hey, Vasago or Laughing Coffin? But that's way too soon. I definitely don't recall anything like this in the light novel for Asuna. Looks like this is either a new random Asuna scene when she first logs in, or it could be Asuna imagining it. Even a nightmare when she realizes she's stuck in game. Besides, it's day 1, who has equipment like that already? Getting to Rem, looks like she jumped ship for being put on sleep forever. This character is Mito. Just know she is an anime original character. She was not in the manga or light novels. I'm gonna get back to my feelings on this. But seriously, notice she does have the same clothing and the cloak as a masked dude. That was definitely her. Notice Mito using that staff weapon. I counted a 5-hit combo, maybe more. Are you kidding me on freaking floor 1? Are you like Kayaba's intern? I originally thought she was a spear or long hammer user, but no. It's a freaking scythe. How do you even have this? Are you a beta player too? Getting back to the first floor boss meeting. These guys should be getting a similar debriefing. Next up, a lovely Kirito and Asuna nighttime scene. I'm just gonna be eating up any of their screen time. But please, just the two of them. No third wheel needed. Ooh la la, Kirito hugging Asuna already? No, too bad. You can see it's Purple Rem going in for the hug. So Asuna, why are you crying? This background looks similar to when Kirito ditched Klein. Could this be the two buddies separating? You do see Mito, perhaps in the past, looking scared in her room. Over this, you can hear Kirito mentioning that being a beta player shouldn't be a problem, which almost seems to confirm my previous thoughts, her being a beta player. Maybe when they got frightened with this death game becoming real. The female population in SAO is smaller compared to the guys, so I could see her getting close to Asuna real quickly. Anyway, back to the boss fight. God damn, I want to be that buff. I keep picturing the Rock dyed in red each time I see him. Hey, Kiba's here. He's actually an interesting character in the light novels. Looks like Kiba noticed Mito breathing heavily? Considering the background, she will be taking place in the boss fight too. Then for Kirito, looks like you have him charging up to get the last hit bonus on that roided out boss. By the way, notice Kirito sweating. Since when can you sweat in SAO? Did SAO get the alicization update? Making this realistic is always better. For Asuna farming, this is showing you a little bit more of the fight scene from the first trailer. Notice the HUD being worn out. Ooh, I've always loved the Aincrad sunset. You got some annoying low-level bat monsters here. Reminds me of some of the SAO game ones. This should be showing how constantly Asuna was farming day and night to get stronger. Then you got Asuna making her grand debut versus a floor boss fight. The cloak is about to get shattered. So freaking amazing. Let me know what you think. Did you like it? How hyped are you? There is so much to love here. Right away, I loved the music. Yuki Kajiura is a goddess. The sound effects too, they sounded similar to the SAO alicization stuff. And throughout this, freaking awesome animation. The high quality animation is back, as expected for the SAO movie format. Alicization already raised the bar so much. So much to love, getting to a potential issue, which mostly centers around this Mito character. So yeah, she was not anywhere in the original light novel or manga. Who are you? And don't say Rama. I could see Asuna getting close to her, which is why I'm predicting there's a good chance she'll die, which would then help to fuel Asuna and her motivation to clear the game. But let me actually get to my main issue with her. Instead of Mito, where the hell is Argo? Come on Argo fans, rise up, she's a key player early on, especially one that hangs out with Asuna. Why did the amazing Argo get swapped out for this anime original girl? I mean, you didn't even get one Argo shot in the trailer, which is why I really hope that she's only here for floor 1. Either quickly die off, or separate from Asuna after this floor 1 adventure. I mean, there's already an established SAO progressive story. You don't need a third wheel with Asuna and Kirito, not with both of them climbing the tower. Besides, anyone else should be Argo or a certain elf that comes later. Then for Kirito, not an issue, but something worth mentioning. Don't get me wrong, I love getting so much Asuna, especially after so many Asuna scenes were cut from SAO alicization. But SAO progressive should be Kirito and Asuna's story roughly 50-50. I wouldn't mind getting more of a focus on Asuna for the first floor, then balancing it out more in further floors. The release date is fall season, which would be a full year since the first trailer. At this rate, it looks like the SAO anime may continue as a yearly movie release. I don't see them doing more than one at this pace, although I do imagine Rona-chan has pushed this further back than intended. But anyway, what you think about the trailer? Are you hyped? What was the best scene or part? Let me know what you think about the new Rem Girl, or just say hi. Don't forget to like and subscribe, check out my new juicy video going into the disaster that is The Promised Neverland Season 2, and I'll see you guys later.